Growing up in North Philadelphia was rough. I went to all types of public schools, Ferguson, Wanamaker. The school system really was real poor. You know, I never really came from a stable home, so I bounced from a lot of schools to schools. Every income tax my mom would get me, probably moved to another neighborhood. So I went to a lot of neighborhood schools. So I never really got settled in and never really got to learn a lot. And in these schools, like, it's real hard to teach these type of kids when it's like 30 kids in the classroom, and it's just real stressful. So I struggled at reading. So education was like, I really shied away from it. And then I started getting caught up not going to school, and that's when the trouble began, as far as like you getting caught up with the drug dealers, the gangs, all of the negative influences and other obstacles. But as I went and got into high school, I ran into a lot of good mentors that really guided me on the right path to get into college. And my mentors, they never really had enough time to mentor me, because they were teachers, or they had a job, or they had multiple positions. So everything was like here and there passing by. They'd give me little tokens of knowledge. And I always yearned for like a program where you have ongoing mentors, and they're like basically teaching you all the fundamentals of life and growing up to be a man. I started to look into teaching, because all the positive black male role models who had an impact in my life was teachers. So I was like, okay, let me start getting into this teaching thing. Then I started working for after school programs. Then I started working at daycare centers. And when I was working in daycare centers, I noticed that the kids learn through rap. So I created a CD called Circle Time with Flavor for preschoolers. And the kids really enjoyed it. Now I work for the school district, and currently run my own nonprofit, Prodigy Preparatory, and which is one of our lead programs, Men in Action. A lot of urban youth in Philadelphia is first generation college students. I myself was a first generation college student, and I ran into obstacles on how to fill out my financial aid, about SATs and stuff like that. Like, I didn't know about SAT prep, so my SAT scores probably could have been a little higher. So what I want to do is give them that knowledge in 11th grade and the 10th grade and the 9th grade, so when they get to these levels that they could just breeze straight through the doors. And if they do have any problems, they could come back to the program and we help them more further along. And this is just not for high school. Once they get into college, we help them assist them. And then once they get into a position, they can come back and help other students. And that's what we want to instill into the students who attend Men in Action.